During Women's History Month, we reflect on the extraordinary accomplishments of women and honor their role in shaping the course of our nation's history. Today, women have reached heights their mothers and grandmothers might only have imagined. Women now comprise nearly half of our workforce and the majority of students in our colleges and universities. They scale the skies as astronauts, expand our economy as business leaders, and serve our country at the highest levels of government and our armed forces. We've come a long way in America thanks to the generations of women that came before us. Our progress can easily be seen and defined when you look at what our mothers, our grandmothers, and our great-grandmothers did in American history to lay the groundwork for greater rights for generations to come. That brings us to where we are today. Looking back, it's now clear that it is only through sacrifice, struggle, and tireless exertion that women have made so much progress in America. A century and a half of perseverance has granted us rights and opportunities that today we often take for granted. In honor of the pioneering women who came before us, and in recognition of those who will come after us, this month, we recommit to erasing the remaining inequities facing women in our day. An example of an extraordinary woman is Miss Winnie Briegel. Miss Briegel was born in southern Ohio and grew up on a farm with 3 brothers and 1 sister. Determined to teach, she graduated from high school at the age of 16. She began teaching in Ohio in 1940. When Pearl Harbor was bombed by the Japanese in 1941, she wanted to participate and help. She joined the Navy in 1944 and was recruited in Washington, D.C. In 1945, she was one of the first women to be given a commission in the Navy. Because of her language skills, Miss Briegel was one of the few to be selected to be a code talker. This language was developed by the Navajo Indians. She had to learn everything without writing it down. The code talker's primary job was to talk, transmitting information on tactics and troop movements, orders, and other vital battlefield communications over telephones and radios. Ms. Briegel was trusted to pass messages on to forward destinations for eventual transmission to the approximately 450 code talkers in the Pacific Theater. For 25 years, she kept the secret from her own family. She remained in the Navy until 1949. She returned to Ohio, where in 1977, she retired after 35 years of teaching and decided to move to Florida. She decided to go back to teaching to fulfill her passion, this time at Gulf Coast Community College. She remained there for 20 years until her second retirement.